Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price that I paid for this one is $3,000. Now on a side note, this phone is not available in the USA, so if you want to get it imported, you're going to have to spend that extra money. Now I know what y'all getting ready to say. What's the difference between the Z Fold 6 and the Z Fold 6 Special Edition? Let's break it down real quick. Number one, the price. Now you can get the Z Fold 6 right now for $1,600. Now I'm going to go on record right now and say, is this phone worth $3,000? Basically double the price? No. Okay, definitely not. But if you want it imported, you got to pay to play. But if it was me and my money for $3,000, I'd get a Z Fold 6 and a Galaxy S24 Ultra. Okay, had the best of both worlds. But if you want to be the supreme Samsung Knight, you're going to have to spend that money. Next, the weight. Now, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 on paper is 239 grams. The Special Edition is 236 grams. So it's going to be thinner and lighter. Next, now this is kind of important. With the Galaxy Z Fold 6, you do have stylus support. So you can use your S Pen. With the Special Edition, no stylus support. Next, with the Z Fold 6, this is 12 gigs of RAM, and you can get 256, 512, or 1 terabyte of storage. With the Special Edition, only one variant, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. Next, now this is the most important upgrade, the camera. With the Z Fold 6, you got 50, 10, and 12 on the rear. With the Special Edition, now you got 200 megapixels, 10 and 12. So that's almost up there with the Galaxy S24 Ultra. And the biggest difference, the display. Now with the Z Fold 6, unfolded, it's 7.6 inches. Folded, 6.3 inches. With the Special Edition, unfolded, 8 inches. Folded, 6.5 inches. Now that was my biggest complaint with the Z Fold 6. The outer display is just too narrow. Now they solved that problem. All right, so all of that for $3,000. Let's unbox it and see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
White shoes,
White shoes.
calm down. Okay, Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition, Samsung Knights. Hear me and rejoice. This is what the global version should have been, okay? This one shouldn't even came out. This is what the Z Fold 6 should have been for everybody. Now, I do kind of have a problem with Samsung bringing out a special edition after this phone been out for months. I don't like that. I don't like that, but Samsung in their infinite wisdom, they doing what they got to do. Now, shoes, it's kind of exciting. First of all, look at the difference from the presentation. This is the Z Fold 6 Special Edition. This is the Z Fold 6. Now, I already did a full review on this one. Y'all remember when you unboxed it, you just had a cable and a little note telling you to go F yourself. Look at the difference in the presentation. First of all, you got these little tabs right here. Let's get in. Pull these open. Right. Okay. One more on the top. Right. All right, shoes. Calm down, bro. Here we go. Special Edition, got a little sleeve right there. This one only comes in one color. Okay, only one color, the black. Inside the box, okay, little Samsung branding right there. Let's see what this is. Now, I haven't watched any videos yet. Shout out to my man, Jeff Springer. I'm going to your channel right after this. Ooh, look at this. Okay, now you do get a case. Two-part style case. All right, hold on a second, y'all. Shoes is getting in my way right now. Two-part style case. Let's see, the back of the case has a leatherish feel to it. All right, I gotta file shoes to the side, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Shoes is in rare form. The back of the case has a leatherish kind of look to it. On the inside, hold up, was that velvet? You got velvet on the inside, leather on the outside, little Samsung logo. Okay, anything else in here? This is gonna be your usual books and shit, plug them and file them. And this is going to be SIM ejection tool, USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable. Real nice, okay? This is going to be your device. Now let's see, anything else in here? Okay, what is this now? What is this? This box can't be this big for nothing. Let's see what this is. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of the charging brick. Okay, so we ain't even got to say it. Samsung, this should be in all of your phone presentations. Now, this is from Korea, so I can't even use it. It's just for show, but I like it nonetheless. And that's pretty much it. Let's see. Did I miss anything? This is just filler. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now, I'll dissect the box later. And this is the actual device. Let's get in. Peel this off. Okay. Now, let's get the first fold. Just taking it out of the box, you can automatically see the difference, okay? Look at this. It's a little bit taller. It's going to be a little bit wider. Let's see. Matter of fact, let me pause the video, drop all my information in, and then we'll walk through the OS and walk through the actual features of the phone. But just going by the weight, I would say it definitely feels a little bit lighter. I like this material on the back. I'm kind of feeling that. Okay, no fingerprints on this. That's pretty dope. But you can automatically see that the outer display is bigger. All right, let's go ahead and set this up. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, so one quick thing I wanted to mention. Now, even though this phone is not available in the USA, the setup process is exactly the same as any other Samsung device. So when you take it out of the box, set the language to English, and then use Samsung Smart Switch. You're not going to have to download any Google apps, any ROMs, any roots, any kernels. It's going to be a nice, simple setup. All right, so the Samsung Smart Switch is going to take a few minutes. So in the meantime, let me give a big shout out to one of the generals of the Samsung Knights Army, my man Jeff Springer. Now, if you're trying to get down with the Samsung Knights and you want to learn more about the Samsung ecosystem, make sure y'all go check out his channel. He has 1,001 Samsung videos, all of the tips and tricks. And like I said, I never watch anybody's video before I do mine. But now that I got mine, we're going to watch the Jeff unboxing. All right, so I know what everybody wants to know. If you get this phone imported to the USA, will it work on your carrier? Now, I can't speak for all carriers, but I do have AT&T. I just dropped my SIM card in, and let's do a little test phone call. Now, I'm calling from one of my trap numbers. Shout out to the old school Street Fighter ringtone. But if you look closely on the top, we got LTE. So it will definitely work on AT&T. All right, so I've been setting up all my information. I've been playing around with the phone for a few minutes, and I gotta say this. I already love this phone. Okay, now, is it worth $3,000? I would say yes and no. Practically, no. Okay, practically for $3,000, like I said earlier, you could be two phones Nelson, get an S25 and get a Z Fold 6. But keep in mind, you might be able to keep this phone for 5 years. You get all the Samsung updates, all of the Android updates. If you really love the Galaxy Fold series, this is what the Galaxy Fold should have been. And like I said, I've only been using it for a couple of minutes, maybe about an hour. And I already love it. This is going to be my second favorite foldable device. Now, I'm going to break down my top 5 at the end of this video, but let's talk about it real quick. First of all, my biggest gripe from Z Fold 6 was the outer display. Look at the difference in the outer display. Now, it might just be a little bit bigger, but y'all know the old saying, okay? Every inch matters, ladies. It actually makes a difference. First of all, when you're typing, let's go to Facebook real quick. Let's see if I can, let me find something. Let's go to comments. And we'll go to comments on this one. Look at the difference in the keyboard. Now, it might not look that big on the camera, but when you're holding this phone in your hand, it makes a difference. I just hate how narrow this one feels and looks. Now it actually looks like a real foldable device. And Samsung, man, this is what it should have been from launch. This is what the Z Fold 6 regular edition should have been. Now watch this. When you unfold it, look at the difference. Okay, now when you unfold it, it's a bigger fold. And to me, when you're buying a fold, that's what it's all about. You want a big display. However, there is a downside, because I'm going to show you right now. S Pen. You see? No S Pen support. Now with the Z Fold 6 Special Edition, they're using a different kind of glass on the main display. The outer display, you don't have S Pen support on either one. So that ain't the issue. But the issue is, if you love using the S Pen, you're going to miss that. You're going to miss that. I love having the S Pen with all of my S Pen functionality. All right, let's click on that. You know, look at that. All of my S Pen functionality is gone. All right, it's gone. That's why I say, you know, this phone is not really worth $3,000 for the kind of hit that you're taking. However, you do have the 200 megapixel camera, which looks beautiful. Now I got to take this outside and take some better shots, but just the shots that I was taking real quick in the house, bro, look at that. Now you got a Z Fold 6 with an actual camera. Now, as we look around the device, let's do the usual. You see my Z Fold 6, everything's set up with the live wallpapers, all of my Samsung ecosystem. Same thing. Live wallpapers, face unlock that actually works. Here's the fingerprint sensor. 1, let's do 3 in a row. 2, 1 more. 3. Let's do 3 face unlocks in a row. That's 1, 2, 3, okay? Build quality. The build quality. I love this. Now, at first, I was kind of on the fence with this ridge pattern on the back. You know, it kind of gives it a plastic kind of feel to it. But look at the difference. Now, personally, I can't even stand looking at this one. So with the Z Fold 6, I got to rock the Pataka case. Now it just feels elegant. I hate all the smudges and all of that. Now with this on the back, it's kind of like having a little outer display case, but no fingerprints. And even though it has that plastic feel to it, you can definitely feel the difference in the weight. Now, it's kind of crazy because when I read the specs at the beginning, I was getting my specs from a different website. And according to the specs that I had from the website, it seemed like it was only a couple of grams lighter. But y'all see, when I took it to my scale, it was more than 2 or 3 grams lighter. And it definitely feels like that. It doesn't feel like it's only 2 or 3 grams lighter. It doesn't feel like that. It feels a lot lighter, significantly lighter. Now, personally, let's see. Let's drop the felt case on the back. Let's see how this case looks. This one has the leatherish feel to it. This case looks cool. Now, personally, I don't like using the outside parts of the case. Let me see how it looks, though. All right, so here's how the outside part looks. It does help with the grip, and, you know, you want some protection and all that. I get it. But most of the time, I'll probably rock it just like this. But with the way the back feels on this one, I'm going to rock it butt naked with no case. Again, all of my live wallpapers work. All right, there it is right there. Live wallpapers on deck. Face unlock is nice and smooth and fast. Okay, same thing you can have. Now, just like any other Samsung device, you can have different home pages. Now, they still loaded up in the background, but I can have different home pages on my inner and outer display. A lot of folds. Actually, I haven't seen any other fold do that yet. You see right now, if I swipe over once, I got the Gmail. Then I got this set up like that. But if I open it up, when I swipe over, nothing. So let's go ahead and let's see real quick. We'll go to widgets. Now, if I want to just drop a Gmail, let's do a Gmail real quick. I like doing this kind of stuff live, so y'all see how it works. I could drop Gmail. We'll do updates, full size, and bang, there it is. All right, for right here, I like to have something like, if you want to do a YouTube, like one of my favorites, YouTube turntable. Do the YouTube music turntable, drop it right there, resize it, and keep it moving. Okay, add all your apps. Now, let's see, as far as the difference in brightness, they both look extremely bright and beautiful. Yeah, you can see for yourself. You're getting a little bit more PPIs with the SE, but look at the difference. All right, look, sorry, me and Shoe's been going to war today. Look at the difference in the display size. The difference in display size. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Let's see. As far as the camera, let's go to zoom status. So we got 30 times zoom. Okay. But now you're just getting more megapixels. Okay. So for video, we got the same things. We got UHD, 8K. Okay. 8K 30. 4K 60. We're going to leave it at 4K 60. Now I'm going to do a full review on this. I mean, basically, it's everything that you know and love about Galaxy phones. There's all my Okay, all of my, what you want to call those quick panels. Okay, let's go to Facebook. And then we can also do messaging. Okay, continue as floss, why not? Set as default. We'll do messaging. Okay, spam protection. Okay, all my messages. And then at the same time, we could do, okay, that's, let's do Google Play. Okay, so we got 3 apps at the same time. Just like that. Okay, so basically all of the same stuff you could do on your Galaxy Fold. You could do it on this one, but the only difference is you're going to be doing it on a bigger display. But the outer display is what's really making me smile back here. Look at the difference in the outer display. Now, let me show you something real quick. If you go to brightness, one thing I will notice, it does look like the outer display is a little bit brighter on the Z Fold 6. Y'all see that? It looks a tiny bit brighter, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll take a little bit of more brightness as opposed to this narrow build quality. This right here, now this could actually be my daily fold. Now we got a nice fold. And I gotta say this too, let's open this up. Let's go to the crease factor. All right. Let's see the crease factor. Let's see if we get some white. Look at this. Look at the crease factor. Let's see if we can do the same thing on the regular 6. Okay. Let's see if we get something white. All right, let's see. All right, you see, I mean, the Z Fold 6 isn't bad with the crease anyway. All of these foldable devices, you're going to see a little crease, but if you're looking at it like this, you're not going to see that crease. So this one has minimum creasage. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look at the perfect example. Minimum creasage. Looks beautiful. Okay, big, giant, bright, vibrant display. Now, keep in mind, I'm using AT&T. That's not even the Wi-Fi. Let's connect back to the Wi-Fi. Okay, so we still got to transfer all of my data. But everything looks good. Let's take it over to Instagram. Okay, skip that. Continue that. All right, here's how your Instagram is going to look. Let's see, Instagram from the outer display. Now I got to switch my fingerprint sensor to not now. Okay, here's how the Instagram looks on the Instagram on the outer display. Let's see how they look in comparison to each other. Here's Instagram on the outer display. All right, so let's click on the photo real quick. Now, it looks like it's lagging, but y'all got to remember, I'm holding the phone stretched out. Look at the difference. Bigger pictures. Okay, open this up. Bang, full size. Open this up. Full size. Now, let's go to settings real quick. I'm not going to go through all of the settings. I just want to see something real quick. Yep, you got all your Galaxy AI. All right, now, Galaxy AI compared to Apple AI, it's not even a competition. All right, Galaxy AI is where it's at. Basically, everything is the same. Everything is the same. Okay, let's go to About. Let's see. The software information. Okay, now, we're waiting for Android 15. We're still on Android 14. All right, Samsung, y'all got to step it up. Samsung, y'all got to step it up. Anyway, fresh out of the box though. On a scale of 1 to 10, now I gotta put all the rest of my widgets. They still in download because it's supposed to look like this. Once all my widgets come in, it's gonna be like this. So we got calendar, Facebook, Google Drive, all my peoples. All right, so we're waiting for the rest of these widgets to fully load up. Oh, okay. Look, as soon as I said that, as soon as I said it, it loaded up. Okay, now, as soon as it loaded right up. Okay, hold up. We got a fresh refresh. Okay. Now, look at that. Y'all see the notifications? If it looks like the phone is lagging, you got to remember, I'm still in the process of downloading apps. It's still in the process of setting up the phone. So the phone is not fully set up yet. Okay, so yeah, we got to get the contacts. Let's do, okay, we got to sync all of the contacts. Yeah, we got to sync everything up. But fresh out of the box, Samsung Knights. I am loving this one. I am loving this one so far. You could definitely see a little bit more sharpness on the smaller version. And this one, I'm noticing it does get brighter and dimmer. So it might not actually be just the outer display. it's having that same, sometimes, and I think it's part of it is the transparent clock that I'm using. You see, sometimes it gets duller and sometimes it gets brighter. We'll see. But fresh out of the box. Look at this. That's how you want to. Only thing I'm missing right now is the S Pen. If I had the S Pen, this would be glorious. This would be glorious with the full S Pen activity. Now, with that being said, let me give y'all. Look. Now my outside wallpaper changed. Okay, yeah. So the smart switch just finished setting everything up. That's what I like about Samsung Smart Switch. Okay, so now I got my outside wallpapers. You see, the face unlock is actually pretty good on this one. There's the live wallpaper. Matter of fact, let's see something real quick. Let's see if the rest of them popped up. When you go to wallpapers in style, right? You just go to change wallpaper. Okay, look, all of my wallpapers popped up. This is some of my favorite lives. Look at that. All of my live wallpapers are back. You know, I be saying this all the time. This is what I love about Samsung products, man. The ecosystem. The ecosystem is just so great. This one actually has a better face unlock. It's actually working pretty zippy. Look at that. I'm looking away from the screen though. Let me give y'all my top 5 foldable devices and then we'll get out of here. All right, so let me give y'all my top 5 foldable devices and the reasons why. Number 1 on my list. Love it or hate it. Okay, I actually hate the price that I paid for this one. But the Huawei Mate XT. This is my favorite foldable device for one reason and one reason only. This right here. Not just the first fold, but the second fold. Okay? So this way, when I go to Instagram and I rotate the phone like this and I'm scrolling, okay? And I'm doing my thing. This is why this is my favorite foldable device. Easily. And look, let me explain it. With your average fold, this is going to be the display size, right? With your average fold. But being able to go like this and then go like this is basically a full-size tablet in your pocket. Now, I'm going to give y'all an update video on this. When I took this out to a baby shower on Sunday night, the reactions, okay? You talk about the reaction, if you want to have the wow factor, the reaction from this phone right here. And not to mention, any foldable device, I only have it unfolded when I'm in the house, I'm in the office, I'm on a flight. I'm never walking around outside like this with a fold unfolded. So a lot of people talking about the durability of this. I haven't had any issues yet, and it's been in my pocket every day since I got it. Okay? Shout out to Tight Shirt Terry. It's been in my pocket every day since I got it. So right now, this is my favorite foldable device. As far as the software is not the greatest. Okay? The software is definitely not the greatest. It's not the fastest, smoothest processor. It does have a little hiccups here and there. You know, sometimes it's slower to open and close apps. But just overall, for a foldable device, this is my favorite. That's number 1 on my list. Number 2 on my list. Now, even without using it, I'm guaranteeing it's going to be the Z Fold 6 Special Edition. If you watch my channel, the only reason I like the Pixel better than the Fold 6 was the outer display. But now look at the difference in the outer display. Now that we got rid of this narrow outer display, look, I am going to miss the S Pen. Okay, I'm going to miss it. Even though I'm not going to miss it that much because if I don't use this case, all right, this is the case that I've been using on my Z Fold 6 with the built-in S Pen. If I don't use this case, I don't walk around with the S Pen anyway. But this is going to be my second favorite foldable device. Full Samsung ecosystem. Okay, I got the watch, I got the ring, I got the tablet, I got the 360, all of my people, all my apps, everything is going to work. Okay, look at this, my device control, my media, all this, when I set everything up, back to the Samsung ecosystem. This is number 2. And again, I don't recommend buying this for $3,000, but at the same time, I don't tell you what to do with your money. If you love Samsung products and you're a hardcore Samsung Knight, this might be kind of worth it, even though, you know, it's a little late in the game. We got the Galaxy Z Fold 7 not too far around the corner. I got to change my fingerprints. You know, you can have it where either you rest the fingerprint or you press it. I got to change it to where you just rest the fingerprint. I don't like having to press the button. You see, like with the 6, I got it where you just tap the button. So I got to switch that up. after I pause the video. But anyway, number 2 on my list, Z Fold 6. Samsung back in the top 3. Now, number 3 on my list, I'm going with the Pixel Fold. Now, every time I read the comments, somebody's like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. The Pixel Fold, the Tensor chip is older, and the Tensor chip, it doesn't perform as well. If I'm not playing Genshin Impact, I don't care about the chips too much. A Snapdragon 8, a regular Snapdragon 8, a Snapdragon 7, if you're just going to be on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all of this latest process and all of that, that really don't mean nothing. It really means nothing. I love the form factor on this. The display is almost too bright. Okay, it's almost too bright. Everything works. Everything, look at that. Everything works on this one. But the outer display is nice and wide. Nice and wide. I like the girth. Pause. I like the width. Y'all know what I mean, though. But again, not to mention the Pixel software. This is my work phone. I love being able to say the word send, to send emails and send messages. You know, Pixel software, not to mention the spam call rejection, the call filters. Now, y'all got to play with the Pixel call filters. You can actually filter calls and talk to that person without answering the phone. Stuff like that. All right, stuff like that is why this is my 3rd favorite foldable device. That's number 3. Number 4 on my list, okay? Number 4 on my list, I'm going to go with the, believe it or not, the OnePlus. All right, the OnePlus is going to be number 4 on my list. Basically the same as the Pixel with the form factor. All right, battery's about to die in this one. Basically the same as the Pixel with the form factor. The OS is nice and smooth and clean. You know, no bloatware. You know, got 1,001 Chinese apps all over the place. This is a great foldable device. This would be number 3 on my list. Number 4 on my list. Then after that, number 5. All right, number 5. I'm going to go with Honor. Now, I love the hardware in the Honor phones. The software is not my favorite. Okay, it's not my favorite, but this is another foldable device that does have stylus support. Let me put my pin in real quick. Does have stylus support. You just have to go out and buy one of the Honor Styli or stylus, whatever you want to call it. Again, not my favorite software in the world, but not too bloated, not too crazy. Definitely better than the Huawei software, even though it's pretty similar, but it's just a little bit more clean. It's a little bit more clean. The hardware, again, I love the outside display. This is a great phone right here, the Honor. So this is going to be number 5. Now, believe it or not, the best camera that I use on any fold yet is the Vivo. Now, I don't have any issues with the Vivo phone. It does work. Let me put this code in real quick. The Vivo phone is pretty dope. If I can remember the password. Hold up. All right, here's the Vivo. All right, the Vivo is nice and clean also. I did a full review on this. This is the actual global one. Okay, we got a little update on deck. All right, we'll install that. This is the global version. All right, y'all see, I haven't turned this one on in a minute. All right, matter of fact, okay, there it is. Am I even logged in? You know, when you first log in, this is the global version. You see your Google homepage when you swipe over. But the best thing about this one is the camera. All right, let me see. Look at it. The camera on this one right here is crazy. This is my favorite foldable camera. Okay, and if you're going to get the Vivo, go for the global version. You'll definitely like this one. Okay, the Vivo. So this is number 6. Then after that, the Xiaomi. The problem I had with the Xiaomi, I like the OS on it, but the cameras, even though it has the Leica lenses, the cameras didn't perform to my satisfaction. Like a lot of the cameras, let me see, because I got 2 of these. I got 2 of these Xiaomis. Is this the one I did the camera test on? Okay, yeah, look, I did get some nice shots, but I guess maybe I'm just exaggerating. I took this one to dinner. Look at that steak. That dude look kind of good. I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Look at that. The camera does look kind of fire on this one. I was gonna do a full review on this. Y'all see, I took all of the photos and all of that, but I just never posted it. I think Amaya gassed me because Amaya didn't like how she looked in the photos. So maybe I let Amaya gas me, but that steak do look kind of amazing right there. But at the end of the day, you can't go wrong with any one of these foldable devices. It's all about preference and choice. It's all about what OS you like, what ecosystem you like. You got to remember, what watch do you have? What tablet do you have? All of that stuff you got to factor into it. Not to mention, you got to remember 7 years of updates. You know, the latest Android software. Software is very important. When it comes to phones like this, These are the phones that you're gonna get for software. These 3 phones right here, software. Everything else, hardware and gimmicks and all of that, but software. All right, software. Anyway, I'm gonna do a matter of fact, I don't think I need to do a full review on this. I'll do an update video because a lot of people have been asking me to update the Galaxy Ring and all this stuff. So I'll do an update video. I'll show y'all some camera comparisons between these 2 folds. All right, look at the difference though, man. Look at the difference. 200 megapixels, so we should have better cameras. I'll do an update video and I'll keep y'all posted. But like I said, fresh out of the box, I'm leaving my SIM card in this one right now. I can't wait. You see what I'm saying? You see how it got brighter now? I think it's my wallpaper choice that I'm using. Look at my notifications. I think it's my wallpaper choices that I'm using. The transparent wallpaper. Sometimes it gets dull. Sometimes it gets bright. Now it's back to full throttle brightness, which I love to see. And now I can actually use the outer display keyboard. And I can actually, say I want to comment on this. I can actually type on this keyboard. What's good? Look at that. I can actually type on the keyboard without feel like my thumbs are touching each other. Anyway, Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. And if there's any questions that y'all got about this phone, leave it in the comments and I'll reply. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock, run the beam up. Energize.
Hey guys, Jerry Springer here. Subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real reviews. He has a tech channel on YouTube, and he already has over 2 million subscribers, so give him a look. You may like it, and it could be very useful. Take care of yourself and each other.